I have heard that there is a possibility that someone was shot. I cannot confirm, and I haven't spoken with anyone. I will say there have been several embassy units that have come. I think a total of at least 4.
If you don't stand for something, you'll be stood over, stood on, misused, and abused. But with that being said, kick that intro for me one time. Believe that.
Yelling behind us. Cash is playing. Red, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. I'm the greatest thing that ever lived. All right? I don't have a mark on my face. And my upset son in Memphis. And I just turned 22 years old. I must be the greatest. I know the world. I talk to God every day. The signs with the kingdom out of here.
What's going on today, folks? It's your boy King KO back with another video. And for today's topic, we got something a little bit different. You know, we got to talk about something that happened within my county jail, you know, in my hometown, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. You know, I experienced that county jail quite a few times. I know how the living conditions is, man. It's very nasty, you know, and these COs is pretty much lying on here, man. But yeah, man, it's just a riot occurred, man, where 2 people was, you know, severely injured, and it was all caught on live. And right here, you know, this is my little brother's mom. She said, my son is in the same pod. They have not been feeding them. We bought food for them to eat, and they're not receiving it. This right here does not make sense. Black mod and, you know, pretty much she was letting it be known, you know, Gold was not receiving his food. You know, this is Gold right here. And little bro ain't been receiving his food like he's supposed to be because the Oklahoma County Jail does not care about its inmates. They treat them like they are convicted or something, man. These people aren't even convicted. These are all innocent people. And y'all treating them like slaves, like garbage. Like just people that's thrown away to the wolves. Technically, you can make the argument that they are falsely being accused. So the fact that they have not been convicted of a crime should tell you that you have no right to treat these people any kind of way. It's just a very, very messed up thing, man. And that's why Oklahoma County Jail is the worst jail in the nation, if not one of the worst. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be like top 2 for real. But kick the video. We're going to stop talking. Believe that.
Watch Cub. Watch that. I don't say this motor. At PDG. On the set.
What's happening? Y'all know what time it is.
You know what I'm saying? It up.
Look, we're trying to take our commissary on gang bang. Set Oak Clip. Y'all know what it is. Big Low in the building, baby.
I'm set too. Big buff locking this mother. Hey, I got the key. Blood gang.
So first and foremost, let me say this. Before we get into this video, viewer discretion is advised. This video is, let me just put it like this. This is the inside of the county jail, so it's raw and uncut. I did edit out, you know, a lot of the cussing words and a lot of, you know, the crazier things. If you do want to see that, you can see that on my Patreon. And if y'all want to see part 2 and 3 to this video, you know, this part is pretty long. You know, just stay tuned in, man, for the post, man. You know, share the videos, like them, you know, make this go up, and I'll definitely post the full thing. But, dude, funny right there for that, man. I got the keys. This video definitely crazy, man, so you definitely don't want to exit off of it right now because it's finna get so much more crazy. But, yeah, man, let's go ahead and kick that. Don't forget to like spike me, though. Believe that.
My nigga Bailey B. And I'm already live on the set. Look at the police. On the set. And I make them. On the set, I got him running. I got him running. I gotta hit you up. He maced up now. Let him up. Bag up. Hey, go. Huh?
Look for the main one. Look for the main one. Pull it down. So, he didn't go out and tell me special name so I can have everybody go.
Okay, so from what he just said, as y'all can hear, he already maced the Jake up that was laying on the floor. You feel me? So it's definitely getting chaotic, and those other Jakes that's on the ground, you know, on the bottom tier, they're gonna have to succumb to whatever demands these dudes is making. And if you want to understand what they doing this for, it's because they wasn't getting fed, they wasn't getting showers, there's backup all in the toilets, you know, there's just a lot of stuff going on, but I ain't gonna ruin that. They're gonna show y'all that. So let's carry on.
Hey, let him get out of here. He comes on set. He comes. He comes. They trying to call you that anyway. Even though you even though you you don't want to hit him. They don't want to hit him. Watch out. Watch out. They know how to hit him. Hey, y'all get out of here. Only move to the chairs and stay here. Only move to the chairs.
Now, what happened right here, I don't know if y'all can tell, but dude was just telling them, if y'all don't get up out of here, y'all finna get whooped up in here. Every one of y'all. And it's the only way that you can get a point across to these people, because the only thing they look at us like is scum. So to get a point across, you got to do some outlandish things, and that's just sad, man, that they can't communicate right.
They know when he took our property 3-4 times.
Head homies.
We got the car. Hey,
Twist. Park steak. Steak. Steak gang.
We been here.
Twist. Twist. Steak.
They gonna continue to do like that. Hold on. Let me read say pimping ain't easy, but it got to be done. One more time, Lieutenant. Pimping ain't easy, but it got to be done.
Got to be. It got to be done. You heard me. Pimping ain't easy, but it got to be done. It got to be done. Got to be done. Shotgun buff right there.
We hungry on the set.
We hungry, son.
Food. We got mold on the trays. We can't take showers. We can't get hurt. Hey, on the set, you come up here. Hey. Get good. Get good.
Look at the pod. Look how dirty it is, homie. Water out here on the pod. Oh, soup. Pulled out the real scratch. She gonna get this. Party stage. Twist.
This how y'all do what?
Two top. They brought up to the ice straight. on the camera. Buddy Gang, Big Low. Yeah, Buddy Gang, Big Low. FC. Yeah,
Like I'm finna get down on the ground on set. I'm finna get down on the ground on set. Back in the straight up. Hey, you know that. Hey, on set. What's up? What's up? Stephon, when you got in the book, I said Stephon out there, he was hurt. Get your. We be here to get it. Look at me, that's the year.
Sad, y'all. Real county, Oklahoma County Jail, y'all. Real. It ain't nothing against the CO, man. We ain't got no mirrors in here. The water don't work. Toilet backed up. This is what we dealing with, homie. Niggas been out they cell 3-4 days. Look at the run. It's water out here, dirty old food. We ain't got wreck, nothing. We ain't got no showers in 2 weeks. Our power was just out 2 days. When set is how they handle it, so set ain't got nothing to do with this CO. He just so happened to be a product of the situation, man. Sack.
You said what? Can we get our food?
And just for the clarification, I didn't take the phone. The phone was shot on my beanhole. They love to make me, you know what I mean?
Give us his word. What we need, dog?
We need rent, showers, all that. Mirrors.
Hey, I'm speaking for all of us. Hey, we got to be quiet. See on the phone with money, and they can't hear us negotiate. Even though we don't negotiate with terrorists, we finna get our food back. Just calm down, dog.
Sad Money Gang. Oh, we got another one. He opening every door up. I'm coming out. Crip Street. Money Gang. The sack, Miceville, you got nothing to lose, cuz on Crip. Buddy Gang, come on, get me out. What up? What up? Huh? No? Who, mine? I do. Hey, what the down here for? Man, they gonna open the doors up. Rack out! Got that knife on that. Y'all see that knife in here?
Unless they want to come out, they gonna help. Come back over.
Yeah, all over.
Open all of them, shit.
Let us out, bro. Let me out. Yeah, homie. Bunny Gang, let me out. Hey, let me out too. Popping out my gang style. Popping out with the outside. Hey, go 28th Street, Center. Hops out with the Glock out.
Pop out, lockdown, what's happening? What's happening, baby? What's happening, baby? You got the lockdown. Yeah. Top run. Top run. Go live, Cripper. What's up? Yeah, we got it. Hey, let's get to the police first, y'all, before y'all start tripping. We got him. Set. Live, man. Live. Set. We live. Inmates. A whole lot of games.
Now I want to speak on something before we go a little bit further. The reason why they did this is because they ain't been getting commissary, they ain't been getting haircuts, they ain't been letting out for rec, they ain't been getting a change of clothes, they ain't been getting done right at all. You heard them say there's mold all over the trays. Y'all just been doing us bad. Y'all been doing us in. And as you can see, the dude's toilet and how it was all clogged up, sink was all clogged up, looked like pee was coming through the sink. It was just a flat out disgusting environment, man. It's not cool. And then also, if you heard him telling the sergeant to say pimping ain't easy, the reason why he was putting that in there is because he was showing that the COs lost the balance of power. They no longer had a balance of power anymore. The balance of power has been tilted over to the inmates. And that's just a psychological game that he was putting in them. And that shows me that, you know, he done a lot out here in these streets. Because he understands how to install the element of fear. And that's what you do whenever you're trying to... I'm not going to put that out. I'm not even going to speak on that, pretty much. I'm just going to kill that part. Just know that that part was just to show that they lost the balance of power. You got to understand that and what's going on.
Shotty Bob?
They know when you took my property,
Hey, food. Hey, give us our... Yeah, go over 27. Come here, go over 27. Watch this. Hey, look! Look! Hey! You got none set me on We live. I don't got him. Y'all got him. We live.
Now, this was part one. But y'all got to understand, man, just to close up this video, let me get y'all to understand, man. These dudes, for everybody who was in the comment section saying, you know, they deserve to be under the cell and all of this different stuff, put yourself in a position. What would you do if you hadn't ate, had a change of clothes, nothing for like these dudes said they've been there for a year and barely had any of that. You know, you barely came out of a cell, you know, a tiny cell, you know, that's not big enough for your life, man. You spending your life in there, you know, without no help, no nothing from anybody, no matter how many times you asking these dudes, you know, to offer, you know, something as far as, you know, just a change of clothes, man. They food, commissary, something they're paying for. You know, clean the trays, get the mold off them. Look at that toilet. Look at this sink. Tell me that ain't pee in this sink, man. Did you see that tissue all piled up in the toilet? That's inhumane. That is ridiculous living environments. And every time these, you know, county jail sheriffs get on the news, they say that it's the inmates' fault that, you know, the toilets is backing up, and it's the inmates' fault that the hot water won't work. They just blame it on the inmates. It's the inmates' fault for the mold, instead of taking responsibility for the fact that they don't do nothing about any of the complaints that are being filed on them. This is long overdue, like real talk. You know, this done happened in our county a couple times, man, but this is the first time I really done spoke on it because it just recently happened. And the inmate ended up, you know, taking, you know, getting his life taken, or potentially getting his life taken. It haven't came out, you know, that he got his life taken yet, but I'm sort of speculating that's kind of what happened. You know, it was a dangerous situation, man, a highly dangerous situation. You could see that the COs was highly scared. You know, they brought slaps into the county, you know, where they're not allowed to bring them anymore because last time they had something in there, somebody ended up losing an eye. The county jail in Oklahoma is definitely crazy, chaotic, and always like this, man. You know, this state is definitely a state not to play with. But on the cool, with that being said, I'm gonna get up out of here though. Believe it.